Hello and welcome to the next Schoology 101 video. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how to look at and change some of your profile settings to give yourself more of both a visible presence for your students as well as to help you adjust some of your personal settings, notification settings, and stuff like that. So once again, I am back on the home screen of my Schoology page, and this time I'm going to focus on the top right where you see my name, Tony Thompson, and I can click here, and this is where all your profile and settings live. So looking at profile first, you have just a few options. Um, you can add a photo, and so right here I have a photo of my son. You can click Edit Picture, and you can attach a file from somewhere on your computer. You can edit the picture, or you can use just an avatar here. I personally like having a picture here, makes it a little more relatable, a little more human, and I like seeing when students have that as well. Contact information is set. You shouldn't have to worry about that. You can give yourself a short bio if you would like, and then interests and activities. And then if you want to add in anything else here, such as your classroom phone or maybe a separate course website, you can. Personally, I have left these things blank for now, but it might be a good idea to add them in. And so I'm going to go ahead and fill these out. So currently I teach college algebra, geometry, and applied math. And right now I teach all of 9th through 12th grade high school. I am a classroom math teacher. I'll go ahead and leave my bio there blank. And, I don't really feel like filling out my birthday, but you can add that in if you'd like. And go ahead and save those changes. Interests and activities, I'll leave those blank for now as well, but that's where you can fill them in. And then you can add in your contact information as well. So I'll go ahead and click Save Changes. And then if I go back to my profile, you'll see the About Me has been updated, and this is something the students will be able to see if they click on your information. A few other things on your profile here. Clicking here and edit just leads you back to what we were just editing. Badges. So if you complete some PLC trainings, you have some badges that accumulate here. They don't really do much, just something to be able to look at. A list of your courses, which you've already seen, the groups you are in. So pretty much other stuff, that you can access anyways. So your profile, not a whole lot to add there, but just, makes it a little more human, something for the students to see. I want to also look at the settings option here because this can be important pretty much for your own sanity. So here you can add in a title. So I'm going to add in Mr. First name is included, preferred first name if you would like to include something else. Anything else you want to add here, alternate email if you'd like. I just use, school email that's provided. Time zone, if you're in Cherry Creek, that should be pretty standard. So I'm going to click Save Changes. And then not a whole lot else you really need to worry about down here. Notifications tab is where I want to settle on for a moment though. So these are email notifications that you will receive as students complete stuff, as you get updates, various activities that occur. By default, they will all be turned on. And if you utilize Schoology frequently, then you'll be swarmed with emails. I did not like that, and so I went on here and I edited some of my settings. So course update postpones, that really doesn't cause too much, so I left it on. Course comments on updates, assignments, and discussions. I feel like this adds a lot of emails, and so I turned that off. Comments on my posts, I left that on. Doesn't happen a lot, so I'd like to have that kind of a notification update. Assignment submissions, I left that on because I don't much use the assignment activity. However, I think I'm going to start using it more, so I'm going to turn that off. Test and quiz submissions, I turned this off because I utilize that a lot as a math teacher, and I was getting dozens and dozens of emails a day. User joins your course, I left that on. It's not something that happens very often. Course content created, you're creating it yourself. I don't think you need emails about that. Materials overdue, turn that off as well. And then just a variety of other things. School groups, group update posted. Um, I'm going to turn that off. That's not something I worry about. Let's see. The rest of that looks good. Public groups. I'm not too worried about public groups, so those are all off. School updates. I appreciate having those, so I left those on. And then down here, personal, I left all of these on as well. Receive a private message, I left that on. That's how students like to communicate. New subscriber on, blog posts, public resources, network requests, left those all on as well. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save Changes. Obviously, you may have different preferences here, but just something to think about if you are getting dozens and dozens of emails a day like I did and want to cut back a little bit on that. Not much else you can change here. Privacy settings, this is set by the district. You can change it a little bit if you would like, make things even less visible. But I left mine as default. Transfer history is just when you move around your resources within your courses. Probably something you're not really going to have to worry about. Recycle bin here can be helpful. If you've deleted activities and you think to yourself, wait, I didn't mean to do that, then you can go here and you can restore. These go back a long way. I apparently do not delete many activities, so this goes all the way back to 2019. And so, the recycle bin lives around for a while. Just think about that, if you delete something you didn't intend to. All right. So that is it as far as some profile settings and overall notification settings. So you can go ahead and move on to the next step.